Good day, my dear viewers. Sorry it took so long in uploading this, but I've recently stumbled upon some data that will change the way we view some of Trevor Henderson's creatures. I'll be reanalyzing some of those creatures in due time. Today, I'd like to cover the Watchtower by Trevor. So, who is the Watchtower? Well, on February 24th, 2020, we first got a look at the thing. She was a massive beast covered in a pinkish fur, with 4 majestic antlers on the crown of her head. The Watchtower is a quadrupedal being with a stumpy-looking tail. Though by the thing's sheer size, that tail must be at least the size of a car. She also looks to have some sort of tentacle-like appendages on her abdomen. The Watchtower looks to be peacefully watching over a town while standing on a hill. The people are going about their day as if this is completely ordinary. No speed limits look to be broken. Everyone is calm. Why? Let's go over the description. Maybe we'll find something. She's always been the town mascot, our protector, not to mention our tourist trade. People would come from all over just for a look with their own eyes. Not so much these days. With so many around, the novelty has worn off. But she's still here, and she might be our only hope. Aha, so that's why they're so calm. They think she watches over them. What else did we find out about her? A few things I believe to be important actually. 1. She's always been the town mascot, our protector. This tells us that she has barely moved at all, because otherwise she wouldn't be the angel they think of her as. She would have caused severe property damage, especially so since apparently she's been there for a long time. 2. Not to mention our tourist trade. People come from all over the world to admire her beauty, but this could have only been possible if she was stationary. 3. With so many around, the novelty has worn off. Here, they are hinting at the fact that there are more of her all over the world. 4. She might be our only hope. After mentioning the fact that she hasn't done anything besides making them feel safe because she gazes at the town, means that the people here are grasping at straws. Just because she hasn't done anything means that she will continue to do nothing. Even less if they're hoping that she will suddenly start protecting them from whatever it is they're scared of. Already I'm getting a clear picture of what might be happening here. She suddenly appeared, and they're hoping she means well. Why? Because that's just how humans are. They grasp at any signs of hope. Luckily, there was another post pertaining some more lore on the Watchtower. This one was uploaded on March 4th, 2020. And it looks like a close-up of our adorable Watchtower. Here we'll learn that she only possesses a pair of visible, charming-looking eyes. Now, there's 2 things on this image that have caught my eye. These 2 are birds flocking around her head. This brings to my attention that there might be a resting ground on her head. If this is so, not only would that mean that she has indeed stayed completely still, but they feel her to be safe to be around. This makes me believe our cute Watchtower possesses an ability I will refer to as mass tranquility. With this ability, she is capable of calming the minds of all living things in a set radius around herself. This would explain how even the humans in town do not fear her. If you think about it, there is no way humans of all things would sit there and collaborate while there's a possible disaster standing not too far away. Just the fact that she has the ability to crush the town in mere days would make living with her difficult, since there are those with frail minds. But that would change bringing her ability to the table. If she calms the minds of everything nearby, that would even keep most of the radical-minded in check. Not only that, but that would also make humans worship her all the more, in turn projecting their beliefs onto her. This is still just a theory. Let's move on to another thing that caught my eye. That would be this. Her name is written onto the image. This is rare, even in a lot of Trevor's works. But what makes this important is that it goes well with the atmosphere that the description projects. Here it is. Watchtower. Protector cryptid and mascot of a certain small town that chooses to remain anonymous. The way this looks, reads, and feels is very detective-like, don't you think? Like if it was written by someone not from the town, trying to compile yet another case. Not only that, but the phrase, mascot of a certain small town that chooses to remain anonymous, contradicts what was stated on the first post. They clearly welcome the tourist trade. People from all over come for a look with their own eyes. So why would they now want to remain anonymous? Did something happen? All the more reason to believe that this was indeed written by a third party, most likely a government or organization of sorts, trying to bring hope onto the human race. Also, the perspective the photo was taken plays an important role in making the creature seem non-hostile. On the first post, the picture was taken by a human from ground level, looking up at the colossus-like creature up ahead. This makes us feel small and gives us a feeling of awe and dread. While the second picture was taken by a drone at eye level. The purpose of this was to make the creature the bit least frightening. I have reason to believe that the Watchtower is in fact no different than the giants who have been documented abducting humans. What led me to this conclusion? We already know the fact that she has not done anything to protect humans. They just want to be the center of attention, and thus hope that this thing that cannot be explained is some kind of guardian. Which is why they assume it's a she, and gave it a cute name. The fact that a third party wants to cover up her whereabouts, while announcing that she's a guardian, doesn't help. Also, some giants have been behaving the same way as the Watchtower before all hell broke loose. But the detail that makes me truly believe that she is here to abduct humans is this. She has tentacle-like appendages on her abdomen. Not all giants look alike, but a common trait some possess are these exact appendages, which are used to abduct humans. They accomplish this by wrapping them around the victims' necks and pulling them up. Only the giants that abduct humans have been documented to have these, while most other giants cause destruction. Although it is hard to spot at first glance, she does indeed have them. The Watchtower is not some sort of divine protector, but someone who is waiting for her brethren's cue to begin the harvest. I'll be covering the giants in Trevor Henderson's 3 universes in detail in the next video. That has been my theory on the Watchtower. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe. Follow Trevor's Twitter down in the description. Also add me on social media. I love to make some new friends. This video's phrase was chosen by Eternal. Thanks for participating, Eternal. Here it goes. Ankara is the capital of Turkey.